Back to the garage here, folks, at Alpine Garage Sports. My name is Chris. I am your host here for this show, and we talk everything Buffs because we love Buffs. We are longtime Buffs fans, and I keep saying we, but I'm the only one sitting here. So my family is big-time Buff fans. My daughter goes to CU at this point, too. She did it out of the love for her father for CU football. Coach Prime has finally given us a voice to reach out to America and grab you and say, welcome to Colorado football. Now, today we are talking about a report that just came out. Now, obviously, there are lots of prognosticators being people that actually will predict football and anything else. In this case, we're talking about football. 247 Sports just put out a report. Raymond Lucas Jr. predicts that Colorado will be 4-8 overall, and that they're going to be one of the lower teams in the Pac-12 this year. And, you know, this is all fun and games. We can talk about this all day long because I have my own prediction. You have yours too. But to actually publish this brings up something that we can talk about from the standpoint of a lot of people are saying this. A lot of people are saying 4-8, 4-8, 4-8, 4-8, 4-8. And in fact, 4-8 is actually giving us a little bit of credit from what other people are saying. So there are some people saying we won't win more than 3 games this year because of the tough schedule that we have. The Pac-12 just looks dynamite this year with USC returning after a year where they did extremely well with their Heisman Trophy winning quarterback. We have a lot of new quarterbacks in the Pac-12 right now, like DJ that's coming over to Oregon State. He's actually going to give them a boost, and last year they were good. So UCLA is getting a boost with their new quarterback, and they were good last year. So there's a lot going on right now in the Pac-12, and I just can't believe we can't get a media rights deal that's as big as like even the Big 12 right now, because we have schools like USC still in the Pac-12, and we have Utah, which has won this Pac-12 twice in a row, and then we have Coach Prime coming in here, and there's a giant question mark on that. You know, in this article, they actually mentioned a 1-11 Colorado team, 1-11 Colorado. You read anything and it says 1-11 Colorado. I want to just make sure that I think we're all on the same page. I'm not telling you anything new. We have a brand new team. Like, there is nothing left of this team other than where we were playing versus last year. We have some players on the team this year that are from last year's team, but quite honestly, they're the best players we had. Those players could play at any Division I school and be all-stars. So I don't understand where this 1-11 keeps getting brought up. If it was 1-11, same coach, similar players, maybe change a little bit of recruiting, I can understand how you'd be saying that we might get up to 3 games or 4 games next year. But we are starting from absolute scratch. And the hype behind this and the new coaches that have come in are at an all-time high. So let's get back to this article. So this article is stating that we're going to win games against Colorado State, Arizona, Stanford, and Arizona State. So those are our 4 wins of the season. They're also saying that we are going to lose to TCU, who was in the national championship game last year. So I'll give them that. Nebraska, who was terrible last year. They were better than us. So terrible is a little bit relative there, but still terrible nonetheless. USC, okay, I'll give them USC. I'm still not at the point where I'm saying we're going to lose to USC, but USC was really good last year, and they, obviously, you know. Then UCLA. Now, UCLA was good last year as well, and they got a brand new quarterback that is going to light the world on fire, I think, this year. So that one also could be a tough game. Then they also say Oregon State, so DJ Ugule is going to be there, and he is going to bring a very dynamic element to an already good team. And then Washington State and Utah. So Washington State is kind of similar to the way it was last year, and they were okay. And then we also have Utah in there, which has won the Pac-12 twice, and Cam Rising is coming back as well. At this point, last year, they did not see a Coach Prime-led Colorado football team. They just didn't see it. So for anyone at this point to say that we are going to go to a national championship or going to be 4-8 is literally just throwing a dart at this point, because we have not seen anything. We have one of the best recruiting classes in college football. We have one of the best coaching staff changes, or I should say more thorough coaching staff changes of anywhere in the country. That is something that you can't calculate right now. Plus, you have this overall fever pitch that has overwhelmed this community. And the support behind this team and Coach Prime's putting his fist down and saying, we are going to win immediately. That pressure is going to make us better. It is going to make us better. You see the athletes in there. This is a no holds bar, no more crap. We are going for number one, and we are not going to stop until we get there. And I don't know that any other team has that right now. Honestly, what other team? Name me a team that has that right now. I can't think of one. They're all thinking they're really good. In fact, the Pac-12 thinks they're really good. And maybe they got a little bit better with their recruiting. But they're not. They don't have the same gusto that we do. So that is incalculable. Incalculable? Incalculable. Incalculable. Yes, it is incalculable. You can't calculate it right now. We haven't even had one spring practice yet. And we're hearing that we're 4-8. So I'm not going to stand for it. And I'm going to say 247 Sports, like everybody else in this community, we're trying to put out news so that you stay intrigued in this Coach Prime thing. But I'm telling you right now, 4-8, I'm not sold on 4-8 right now. I am sold on some of these teams being really good and us having a very hard time maybe putting together something that can beat them. But we're not at the point right now where we can tell. So that said, what do you think? Put that down in the comments. Let me know what you think about 4-8. What do you think about the individual games that they called out us winning? Okay. And I will say this, that Arizona State is a sleeper, guys. It's a sleeper. Their new quarterback, and you may have looked at one of my past videos to see about this, is a crusher. And their new coach, I'm telling you, this is a revamped Arizona State team, and it's going to be a lot harder than people think. There are some other ones they say that we're going to lose that I think we might be able to win, like UCLA. So at this point, only time will tell, but you guys are the smartest people on YouTube, and this is the best Buffs channel on YouTube. So let's put our collective heads together and come up with, is this crap or is this real? That is a wrap from Alpine Garage Sports. If you have not subscribed yet, obviously you see now you're missing out. Like your entire life is passing you by because you're not subscribed to this channel. So let's change that. Subscribe to the channel and we will be best friends. Look down in the comments at our all-star crew of commenters down there and you will be inspired. And if you haven't heard already, we coming.